being back in Nevada?
Oh, it's fun. It's a different challenge. It's a little different than it was the time before when I was here before, but it's a fun challenge, and excited to help bring this place back to what it was.
Walk us through the process of coming back here and seeing the job was open and why you were interested.
Well, I was interested obviously because it's my alma mater. I was interested because I have family ties here. My brother, my niece, and my nephews are here. My cousins are here. I've got a lot of family here. But it was just something that Coach Choate and I, since they recruited my son last year in the portal, kind of stayed in touch with Coach Mastro. And when it came open, they called me, and I told them I'd be excited to do it. My wife would be excited to be back here again, and proud to be part of the Reno Sparks community again.
You've been at a few places since leaving Nevada, I guess. Does it feel different wearing pack on your chest there as opposed to other schools?
It always does. It always feels different. When I left, and then a few years, I've been trying to get back here with different coaches, and it just never worked out for whatever reason. And so now it's good. It's want to bring the pride and the tradition that Coach Alt spent so many years building here, right? And the guys from the late 80s, early 90s can be proud of watching the Union play again, and that's kind of our goal, right? And so it does have a little something special to it, putting pack on my chest.
How have you grown as a coach the last 15 years since you've been here?
About 40 pounds. No, it's all seriousness. Through life, there come experiences, and I've experienced a lot, highs, lows, everything in between. I think I'm a different coach now. I'm a little bit more compassionate, but I'm still fiery and angry and aggressive. But I also know that all these guys, especially our centers, someone's kid, right? And I'm much more into that side of it, and building the young men and having them be about more than just football, but this being super important to them and making sure they enjoy it while at the same time busting their tails.
Probably the most vocal coach out there thus far this spring, I guess. What kind of fire are you trying to bring just the whole team as they get out of the malaise we've seen the last couple of years?
I think that's it, right? I think, Coach Alt, working for Coach Alt and Coach Klonakis, and one of the things I learned as a young coach, you coach something every single play. Right? Every single play, there's got to be something coached. And your job is to get energy out of the team, right? Some days I'm able to do it, some days I'm not, right? But I try to be the same guy every single day, and I'm just me, right? I'm loud, I'm aggressive, I'm vocal, and I think that's something we're missing right now, right? Back in the day, I probably wouldn't have been the most vocal guy, right? But now that's what's needed, and that's who I am. And I want to, the offensive line has to be the engine that drives this team, and I want to be the engine that drives them and helps drive this football team and get back where we were at one time.
I mean, you kind of said it's a different challenge coming back now as opposed to before.
Sure.
I guess how would you describe the challenge that awaits trying to get Nevada back to where it used to be?
Well, we can't try to be extraordinary. We just got to try to do our job, but we've got to be different, right? Our mentality has to be different than it's been. We've been part of the team, I think. We've got to be, like I said before, we got to be the engine that drives this thing, and we've got to put the pack on a trajectory to be great, right? And if we don't, we won't be great, right? The union is what controls this team. It always has and always will.
You look at the returning players. I mean,
yeah.
You have both your offensive tackles coming back, and I know they both entered the portal and came back. I guess, what did it mean to you? What was that recruiting process like to keep those guys?
I think it was like any other recruiting process, right? Out of the portal. They had to get a feel for me. They had to know I had Coach Choate. They knew Coach Choate had their best interests in mind. They needed to know that they could play for me, right? And I got to speak with them on the phone, and we're very fortunate that they're both back, right? The people in the state of Nevada, the University of Nevada, have stepped up and helped us retain those guys, helped us recruit some new good young talent.
Bringing your son over, what's it like coaching him?
I think it's good, right? Some days, if he calls his mom, it means a little different than one of the other guys calling mom. But, he knows I'm hard on him, but he knows I love him. And it helps with the other guys that he's getting coached the same way that they are. And they're like, wow, right? He loves that kid, and he's still on him. Yeah, because I want him to be great, right? I've thought this for years. If we strive for greatness, we'll achieve mediocrity. If we strive for perfection, we'll achieve excellence. And I think that's the thing that we got to do. And that's what I ask out of him every single day, is be perfect. He's never going to do it. But then if he's close, we can be excellent.
Do you remember him as a little kid, like at practice?
So,
back in the day, or?
I was not, I don't even know how to say it. My kids didn't like coming to practice because I was not affectionate, or at practice I was an angry person, right? But no, they were, they at the end of practice they get in the huddles, and that's cool. I got pictures from them being in the huddle. Matter of fact, I got a picture of my son at the Hawaii Bowl in 2005. He's 4 months old, with me and Anthony Pudwell, Travis Brenzel, and Adam Bishop, the tight end group, and that's pretty special. It's on my desk. It's a pretty special moment, right? They come full circle. I remember having a Wolfpack football sitting over his bed since 2005, the year he was born, right? So yes, it is pretty cool in that regard.
Ethan coming over as well. I guess you've coached him before.
Absolutely. Ethan is a guy that he's a union guy. I said that when I coached him the first time, that like you would fit in at Nevada. You're a lunch bell guy. You don't say anything. Hey, Ethan, what's your major? I don't know. I'm playing football, right? Like that's who he wants to be, and I appreciate that out of him. But yet he's a good student, right? He just wants to be a meathead, which is a compliment, and he wants to be the best he can be and make this place the best they can be.
What does the union mean to you, having played as part of that group?
I think it's special, right? Like there's been a lot of coaches that have talked about the union here, but I don't think they understand what it means, right? The fact that it's just not, hey, it's just not worried about us. We're worried about the whole team. And I talk to the guys a lot. The union is the guys that built this building from the ground up that no one knows about, right? That installed the foundation, that put in the girders in here, right? That's who we got to be for this football team, right? And we've got to make this football team rise. And I don't think that's what it's been. And I think that's what the union is. The guys like Sharyar Prodanish, you got Tony Edwards, you got a lot of guys, Mike Bro. So there's just guys over and over through the years. Mike Edwards, when I was a young guy, that's who they have been as a union members, and that's what we're trying to get back.
You got a couple coming back for their camp. I know you didn't coach Austin, but you did get Joel at the beginning.
Absolutely.
What does it mean to have those guys come back 5 straight years and talk to your guys?
Anytime guys that have been part of this come back, it is valuable, right? Because they're able to say, like, hey, the things you're doing now, that's going to set you up for life later, right? And I think that's one of the most important things, that like, hey, they really do have your best interests at heart, right? And so those guys coming back means a lot to the program. I know means a lot to the community, and I love them talking to the guys.
Coach Bartoloni coming in. I know he's kind of known for throwing the ball, but it sounds like you guys still want to run the ball. I guess, how do you see that balance kind of playing out and still establishing the will of the run game?
Absolutely. Well, we've got to be able to run it when we need to, and we also got to be able to throw it and protect the quarterback, right? But we're going to be a team that when you let us run, when you give us a box to run the football, we run it. We're not going to be pound our head against the wall. When you give us a box to throw the ball, we're going to throw the ball, right? And we're going to do those things. We're going to spit the ball. We're going to make you defend, so we can have a vertical run game.
How has this campus, this city changed since you were last year?
So I told someone it was the first job I've ever taken where I didn't need GPS on day one. But coming up and down the street, you got all the apartments, you got the Dean, you got the Uncommon, you got all those places, you got the rec center down there. You've got a lot of places that just weren't here. The business building, beautiful business building. Part of the engineering building wasn't here. So it's awesome to see everything growing. Now you got the indoor facility coming up here. At the same time, it's kind of the same up here in athletics, right? Now we're working on getting athletics to grow with the university.
What would it mean just to get Nevada back to that standard that you remember from the Coach Alt days?
I think it'd mean everything, right? And more importantly, like it would mean a tremendous amount to the players, right? And that's what I'm in this for, right? To watch, not necessarily celebrate myself, but to watch the city, the community, and the players celebrate that they've been working so hard, that they've been told that they can't do it, that they haven't been able to do it, and then to be able to watch them do it, that's going to mean a lot to me.
Just walk us through your offseason, decided to come back here after entering the portal.
I mean, it just felt like the right choice. I mean, I entered the portal, of course, but I didn't want to leave, really. Both my coaches I had here, every O-line coach I had here since I got here has left, and then the OC left, and so the only people on staff on the offensive side of the ball was Mastro and Choate, and so I feel like I kind of had to see what I want to do. But when I got in there, I mean, I had other options, of course, but I mean, I believe in Coach Choate, and I believe in this team, so that's ultimately the reason I came back.
You know, Jack came back, Dylan came back, Carter Jones came back,
Yeah.
the running backs came back. I guess, what does that say about the program that, you know, a lot of people could have taken, I guess, parachute options out, but decided to come back?
I think it means we're on the right path. I mean, I think we all believe. I think Dylan come back said a lot, and then when I came back, Coach Choate told me to recruit Jack to come back, and Jack's like, I'm coming back, so I was like, all right. So, I mean, I think it's what we always believe. And so I think we all want to be here. I think that's the biggest difference is like in years past, it seemed like people really wanted to be here. Like we want to be here and we want to play for Nevada. So.
Was Dylan like the first domino in that kind of thing, I guess?
Yeah, Dylan was never leaving. I mean, from day one, he loves it here, and he told us he loves it here. But, I mean, Dylan, you've talked to Dylan, he's a good dude, but he's kind of let you do your own thing. And so, I mean, he set the tone for everybody, but, yeah.
What were those conversations like with, the top returning guys, just kind of assessing their options?
Really, it was just like, do what you think's best for you and your family. Talk to the Lord, what the Lord says is best for you. And so I think everyone decided like the best decision was to come back here. And I think that just speaks to what the coaches we brought in, the people we brought in, and the coaches we maintained on the staff. So.
Yeah, you talked about a lot of new coaches on the offensive staff. I guess what excites you about the install that's been taking place and just an opportunity to run a different offense?
Just the energy the coaches bring in. I think Coach Norcross is a high energy dude, and I think he's making us all work harder. I think he's just a fun dude to be around, fun dude to play for, and he's a guy you want to play for. I think Coach KP in the receiving room is a great dude. He's funny, and he's also another high energy dude, and so I think that's the biggest thing that we needed for our offense is more energy and just the ability to compete, and I think we brought all those guys in to compete, and so.
Yeah, Norcross probably the loudest coach out there.
Yeah.
How's that rubbing off? Maybe just not even on your position group, but everybody out there to try and raise the bar and the intensity.
It makes you play harder for sure. I mean, like he's yelling at you every little step, but it's not out of hate, it's out of love. Like he's gonna yell at you, but at the end of the day, he really does love you and really does care for his players, and I think that's like the biggest thing. It's like people want to play for him, people want to play hard for him. I think that's what the union stands for, is playing hard and busting our ass every day.
Yeah, I'm sure every position coach talks about the union, but this guy lived it. He grew up in rural Nevada, he played for Nevada, coached in Nevada. Is it a little different sounding coming from that guy just because he's had more experience in it?
100%. It means more. Nevada means more to him than anybody probably here. And so I think the way that he just wants to represent this university makes us work harder every day.
What can Wolfpack fans expect from the offense this year? I know probably wasn't up to the level you guys wanted.
Yeah, last year, wasn't up to the level, but I think it's good. A whole different year, whole different receiving room. I think that's our biggest flaw. I think we brought in good guys. I think Gary, the NIU transfer, I think he's going to be a dude for us. I think Marshawn's working hard. I think our backs, maintaining all of our backs is huge. And I think our O-line, we're going to be dominant this year, and that's our goal. And so I think it's going to be a fun, physical, exciting team to watch in the fall.
What was it like going through last year? The defense was playing pretty well, and the offense in a lot of games couldn't get over the hump. Was there just frustration that maybe you guys weren't?
Yeah, I would just say it's frustration. I really don't know how to answer that. It's football. Football's football, and where you go. If we're 3-9, if we're 9-0, I'm gonna play the same way I'm gonna play every game. I think that's what our standard was, but I just think we couldn't live up to it, and so it was just I felt like we let him down a little bit, and so I feel like that was just on the back of the O-line's fault for letting him down. So.
What are you looking to improve individually to be an all-conference player?
Just the little things, preparing every day like it's a game. I think my hands and my feet and my body posture is a big one, and so I think Coach Norcross coming in and helping me with that, it's been big. So.
Added some transfers on the interior, obviously Coach Norcross' son and Ethan Newman as well. I guess what have you seen from those guys?
They like to work. Jacob and Ethan, the day they came in, every day after workouts, every Saturday, we're getting extra drill work, go to church on Sunday together. They come and get extra drill work on Sunday. I think they're great kids, first off, but they also work really, really hard. I think it goes with Jose, too. Jose is also a really talented player, works his ass off. I think Henry, too, is just we all like to work, and so I think that's the big thing. Is just we brought in good guys to push and to work hard, and so I think that's a good thing for this room.
Is there a different intensity in spring camp compared to last year?
Yeah, I wasn't here in the spring last year, so I can't really compare it to last year, but I'll say this is the most competitive spring camp I've seen so far. I think just O-line, D-line bashing at each other every way. And then just the guys just wanting to be out there, I think that's a big thing. So
you've probably only been there 8-9 months when you hit the portal.
Yeah.
What do you like about Reno? What do you like about Nevada, this program?
I like everything about Reno. I like the community. You go out, everyone's just nice, friendly. Tahoe is beautiful. I've never seen mountains before, so coming here and seeing mountains. I was in a small city in Arkansas before this, and so there was nothing there. And so just coming here where there's anything you want to do, that's just wouldn't trade it. It's beautiful.
What do you envision this season for the Wolfpack in 2026?
Just go out and compete and go 1-0 every week. And so just find a way to win every day and keep stacking days throughout spring ball and then leading into the summer.
You and Jack, kind of the bookends. I guess what do you like about his game when you watch him on film?
That's my guy. Jack's like my best friend. We instantly clicked. He hosted me on my visit actually when I came here last spring. But just the way he carries himself and the way he represents himself, you can talk to any player on this team, any coach on this team, no one will ever say anything bad about Jack. He works so hard every day, and the way he just comes off the ball, the way he just runs in the run game, so that's how I'm trying to take from his game and apply it to mine, just the way he just comes off and runs off the ball. And so
Defensive line that you mentioned, Dylan's back. I guess who else has kind of stood out to you just going against them every day?
Logo's good. I mean, Logo's a big, strong dude. I think Cam, when he matures a little bit, he'll be really, really good. And so he's going to be a good player for us. And then Miles Williams, man's strong. He might not look that strongest, but he's strong. And so just going against Miles and Dylan every day, I mean, it's going to make me so much better. I mean, I think those are probably the two best ends in our conference. And so seeing them every day in practice is really, really good for me.
Yeah, you guys lost Maldonado. It seems like Miles is kind of the next guy up. I know we played a little bit last year, but what have you seen?
I like Miles. I've always been a fan of Miles. I think he'll be great to come fit in for that role. I mean, I think he's a good dude, a good player. He works hard, carries himself well. So I have nothing bad to say about Miles at all.
Just walk us through your offseason deciding to come back to Nevada.
Yeah, I mean, it's an exciting time to be back here. I'm really excited for what we got going on, and it's been a good offseason. The boys have been working hard, competing in spring ball, and I'm excited for what we got going.
You did go in the portal and opted to come back to the Wolfpack. I guess what was that process like, just kind of seeing what was out there?
Yeah, I mean, I guess what that process showed me is there's a lot of stuff out there, but the portal and all these other schools, it's not really what it seems. I think what that experience taught me is what's real and what's not. And what is real is this place, this program, Coach Choate, he really cares about me and he really has my best interests at heart. And that's really what matters at the end of the day. It's not all that other stuff that's important. It's the relationships.
Zach came back, Carter Jones came back, Dylan came back. Did you guys have conversations among each other, or you guys you figure it out on your own and do what's best for you?
Yeah, I mean, definitely me and Zach were talking just about every day. I mean, me and Dylan were talking a good amount too, but it was really just all we wanted was the best for each other. We just wanted each other to make the best decision, whether that was staying or leaving. We just want the best for each other. But I'm really glad we all decided to come back because I think we got a good thing going here.
What do you think that says about Nevada football and the trajectory you guys are hoping for the program?
I mean, we got guys that want to win. We got guys that know how to win, and we're gonna win. Like this year's the year. I mean, we've got a good group coming back. We got a lot of good new talent, and we all believe in Coach Choate's plan for us. And this is our year for sure.
Speaking of new, you got a new line coach in Cam Norcross, who's obviously familiar with this place. I guess what have you learned about him as your position coach thus far?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great coach. He's really intense. Obviously, like you say, he's a Nevada guy, and he demands the best out of us. And it's been really fun working with him every day. He's really pushing us to be great, and I think it's going to be really good for us.
Probably the most vocal coach out there. I guess how's that rubbing off on the line, and maybe even the defensive line, just where they're trying to get you, and maybe them kind of firing back.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is he brings juice, and it makes us bring juice too. It makes us want to practice hard. And especially when you're going against the players we got like Dylan and Logo and Cam and all those guys every day, you got to bring your best. There's a lot of great players on the other side of the ball, and you got to bring it every day.
Looking at the interior guys who were brought into the program, I guess what can you tell us about Jacob and Ethan and maybe some of the other transfers?
Yeah, I mean, those two are great players. I mean, they're really physical. They're solid. They're going to be really good players for us. And then our new tackle, Jose, he's been putting in good work too. He's going to be a great player here. And then we got a JUCO kid, Elias, and he looks really good too. Everyone's been putting in really good work, and I'm excited about our new guys.
What kind of tone is the Union, the offensive line, trying to set for the offense?
We're trying to be the best line in this conference. I mean, this offense is going to go as we go, and we understand that. I mean, we got guys that have been here. We got guys that have been at other places and know what the standard is. They know what's expected, and we're here to win, and it's going to run through us. New
coordinator, so new scheme as well. I guess what's the process been like trying to learn all the playbook and trying to figure all that out this spring?
I mean, it's been a little bit hard. I think the hardest part is doing all the little stuff that Coach Norcross wants us to do that might be slightly different than what we've done before, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can only run inside zone so many ways, so it's all pretty much the same stuff.
You mentioned the defensive line. I guess who's kind of standing out for you there? Obviously, Dylan's back, but you lose Jonathan and some other pieces. Thomas?
Yeah, I mean, I think Miles has been looking really good. He's a really physical player. Cam, he's a good young guy to watch. He's got a really good pass rush bag, and then we got a new guy, Brandon. He looks good. He's really physical. And then obviously got Logo. He's a good returning guy. And then David Payne, that's another guy to watch for sure. And then, I mean, Tanner's been looking good too. He's been nice and physical, doing his thing every play as well.
What are kind of the key objectives for you feeling like this spring, what you guys have to get accomplished to be on the right trajectory heading into the summer and then fall camp?
I just think it's getting better every day. I mean, it's something I got to remind myself about. It's we're not going to win a conference championship. I'm not going to be all conference like today. It's all we can work on is one day at a time, getting better, learning the offense. And I mean, we're not playing any games right now. It's all about getting better, and we'll get there in fall camp, but right now it's just one day at a time.
You have any personal goals for your senior season?
I mean, I just want to be the best version of myself that I can be, and I've no doubts that I can be an all-conference player, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm just worried about one day at a time.
I know you're new last year at this time, but I guess, does it feel different entering this year just with so many players coming back? Because it felt like last year anybody who could go into the portal kind of did, and you were building from scratch, and that's not the case.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like we got a really close team. We got a lot of, like you said, we got a lot of good guys coming back, and I'm really excited about the core guys we got, and I think it's going to be a great year.
The running backs, obviously you lose Caleb, but you got some good guys who return there. I guess, what do you think about that group, and maybe what Janarius in particular kind of adds to the group?
Yeah, Janarius, he's a physical back. I mean, he's going to get some good yards for us, some good tough yards. I've been impressed with the way he carries the football. Obviously Herschel, he's going to be a great guy for us. He's explosive. Same with Kai. Once you get the ball in his hands, he's going to make a good play. And then C-Jax too, good young guy to watch. We got a lot of good backs, and I got good confidence in how they're going to run the ball for us.
Seems pretty scrappy this spring. Would you say more scrappy than last year? I mean, there's been a couple fights, a couple, it seems more intense. I don't know if that's accurate portrayal.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of veteran guys. We got a good mix of veteran guys and young guys, and everyone wants to win. We're sick of what's been going on here these last few years, and we got something to prove, and guys just want to show up and compete every day. I mean, especially these new guys, like, they want to show what they can do, and I think it's great that we're getting after each other.
We're going to start with the hard-hitting question. So Coach Cho said that you look like Kenny Powers and act like him. What's your response to that?
I think that's a great compliment. I don't think personally, because he's kind of a cancer to a team, but I mean, I don't know. It's a great comparison for sure.
Just talk to us about coming here to Nevada this offseason and walk us through that process.
It's been really interesting, because I'm from Florida, so kind of moving away from my family was probably the hardest part, but kind of it's really family oriented here, and everyone kind of was really welcoming, so it's been great.
I'm sure Coach Norcross was on you pretty early. Did Nevada try and hit you up in the portal last year, or was it your first kind of contact this offseason?
There was a little bit last year, but I committed pretty early to Memphis, so I honestly should have looked into it more because this place is awesome. So,
what's been your favorite thing about coming here?
Probably the people, and obviously, like, I have my old coach here too, so like getting back into not learning new things, kind of reverting back to my old ways is kind of something I really appreciated.
Yeah, describe Coach Norcross to us. Obviously, we've known him for a long time.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, I like how accountable he keeps everyone, how hard-nosed he is. He reminds me of like an old school coach, which I really appreciate, and I think that helps me in my game because he's constantly on us.
And you played with Jacob as well. What can you tell us about him at the center position?
Oh, he's smart, athletic, strong. I mean, he's probably everything you want in a center.
What are you trying to bring this group this year? Is you kind of gelling with the returning players?
I'm sorry.
Just the offensive line. What are you trying to bring the group? Is you're kind of gelling with the returning?
Oh yeah, no, I think we can be a really good offensive line. We're smart, we're physical, we're fast. I think the sky's the limit for the O-line.
Yeah, Jack and Zach both came back. I guess, what can you tell us just about their bond and maybe the messaging to you guys about trying to turn this thing around? I know you're new, but they've put some work in trying to get this thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're always doing extra work, and I think kind of seeing that as coming in, I think that's really inspirational. That's something kind of I want to do, when I'm in their position.
What do you think are maybe your top skills that you have and you possess as an offensive lineman?
I think my physicality is probably something that is probably the biggest thing in my game. I mean, I'm not the most athletic guy. I mean, I'm kind of on the shorter side. So I think for me, what I am is probably really physical.
Yeah, probably a little bit shorter than you would normally expect. I guess what got you onto the offensive line as a kid and pushing forward?
Because I like to eat, I love cookies. I like barbecue. Barbecue's probably my favorite. I'm not going to lie. Like some nice big ribs and then mac and cheese and some beans. That's my go-to.
I didn't know if you meant like physically eat or like eat. Like,
yeah, both. Yeah.
Okay, so take us through like your dream dinner.
My dream dinner, I'm probably going ribs, mac and cheese, but like the breaded mac and cheese that's Gouda. Love Gouda mac and cheese. That's what my stepmom makes. And then beans with like probably a little ground beef in there, some bacon. I'm not really a good cook. I need to learn that, but I just love food. And then probably like some dessert. I'm probably going like some brownies, like some cookie brownies, that like little mixture you can get. And probably the Tonight Dough ice cream is probably my favorite.
Memphis is known for its barbecue. Probably hard to leave there.
Yeah, it was, but I think coming here, it was a better opportunity for me. But yeah, no, they did have some really good barbecue.
You found any barbecue places out here or still?
What is it? The Brothers Barbecue? I forget what that's called. That's some pretty good barbecue. It's close to Memphis.
Yeah, it was just on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives last week as well.
Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
Get back to the offense. I guess.
Yeah, I got you.
Learning a new offense, I guess. What do you hope to get out of offense, what's the process been like? Kind of learning an air raid, but also incorporating some run game.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty smooth. I mean, the way Coach Norcross and Coach Barloni breaks it down, I think makes it really simple for me and everyone else in the O-line. So I think it's been pretty straightforward so far.
The union mantra, is that something that was kind of mentioned to you, like when Coach Norcross was at Kennesaw State, or is it something that's kind of new here?
So Coach Klonakis, who coached here forever ago, so he came to Kennesaw my first year, and he talked about the union a little bit, but now coming here, I think it's really cool. Like, it kind of came full circle for me.
Joel Batonio, Austin Corbett, two union alums going to be here doing camp. I guess how much you looking forward to picking their brains, seeing that?
Oh, I'm super excited. I know he's a damn good player.
What are your hopes and ambitions for this season, for the Wolfpack and for yourself individually?
For the team, obviously, I think get a Mountain West championship. But for me, obviously a first team all conference. So I'm really focused on the team right now, not really about myself and the accolades.
How would you describe Coach Norcross as someone who's not seen him like on a practice field and the intensity that he brings?
How to describe him like that? I would just say like he's really hard nosed, and I think he's also like a really good players coach. He's gonna chew you out, but you also know there's love behind that too, which I really appreciate, because I think not all coaches in America are like that.
He's probably the loudest guy out there.
Oh,
you
for
see him
sure.
kind of like amping up the intensity, not just for your line, but for everybody out there.
Oh yeah, I think that's awesome. I think also I think we all need to do a better job of doing that too. So.